Well, we just changed the title of the podcast to Lazy Monday Podcast, and the first podcast we come out with, the Lazy Monday Podcast, is on Tuesday. Actually, not even Tuesday. This might be coming out Wednesday. What day is this going to come out?
Probably Thursday, actually.
Ugh.
This is not going to make our time schedule out.
Hey, guys. So, we're filming this in the, we're recording this in the car, driving back from Globe, Arizona. We were just on a zombie set for Zombie Map. I know we've talked about it in the past. We were doing it for our good friend Rich Anderson. And had a lot of fun. 2 days. I'm very sleep deprived because I immediately got back from San Diego Comic-Con and then got in the car and then drove out to Globe. So I'm like,
yeah,
I'm so ready.
Is that?
I'm so ready to get home.
God.
Oh.
And we are recording on the jankiest rig I've ever laid eyes on.
Yeah.
We have a taped shotgun mic to Sage's dashboard. And I have a feeling that we are going to maybe go off a cliff in this very dark area. We're driving through the mountains right now, so if you find our charred remains in a ditch somewhere, listen to this recording. This is what happened. I did this for you. We died for you as we lived. Lazy, pretty much. No, not paying attention or falling asleep at the wheel. That's how I lived. So, Nate, any news in video games? As of right now, it's pretty stale.
Kind of a dry period?
Kind of a dry period.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I guess we're having nothing to talk about. The
Destiny beta came out. That was pretty awesome. Got to play that. I didn't get to play the moon mission.
I got to play that too. What do you think about it? Like, in between, we did a podcast talking about the alpha. Now we're in the beta. Did you see much difference?
They decided to switch up Peter Dinklage's voice a lot.
So much better. I really
didn't have an issue with it in the first place, but sure.
I had a major issue in it. It sounded too normal. It didn't sound like it was a robot or anything like that. It just sounded like normal Peter Dinklage talking into a mic. It's kind of weird though that all the fire was going towards him, and I was all, well, technically, because it's a collaborative effort. The director is equal to blame. For what? For the voice. Well, I knew in the alpha that they probably just hadn't put anything on. It just didn't make any sense. Like, everybody in the alpha thought, that it was your character talking to himself. Yeah. So, now that they put the robot voice in there, you can kind of get it, I kind of like the aspect of my character being insane. He's a murderous, serial killer. Man, you just turn everything dark. You can't ever have you're a hero of light in the game, but no, you're a murdering psychopath. He goes around murdering any person he doesn't like. They're the forces of darkness. That's the whole. Did you even watch? That's exactly what a psycho would say. But that's the other thing that they added was cutscenes. So we got to hear your character apparently does have a voice. They're not going with the voiceless character. And you will wield the light to push back the darkness. And some other... Because I am the chosen one. Stuff. Along with the lightning bolt on my head. I think that's a different game. What? Anyway. Some PvP stuff. Pretty cool. You actually did the PvP? Oh, I did one match, and I had my KD ratio was 1 to 1.5. And I was like, that's the best I would think I'll ever do in my whole life. So I just 1.5. I just decided to. So what was it? You had maybe 2 deaths. No. That's your average. So it was like one assist. I had 12 kills and 24 deaths. No, do you know what 1.5 means above perfect? It's the not one. Perfect. The one is 100%. Oh, it is so not perfect. You were wrong. You were very wrong. Well, it's not. I guess it's not above perfect, but it means you killed more than you died. So that's the best I'm ever going to do at a video game ever in my entire life. So I decided I'm never going to play the multiplayer again. That way I am 100% perfect gamer in that game. I will never have a bad game in that game ever. I'm 100% best gamer.
It's only the beta.
I only have won.
You've only played the beta.
I've only
and you're
won
just claiming that you're perfect at the game.
I am. I'm not going to play another game ever.
The game's not done yet.
So technically, I have won 1 out of 1 matches, 100%. Boom.
Things can change quite quickly.
Nothing can change. We have documented proof in this podcast that I won 1 game.
Yeah.
As well as, I guess, documented proof on the servers, but who checks those? Everybody watches this podcast.
Well, anyways, guys, we are joined by 2 others. You made...
In the back?
Yeah, in the back.
If they laugh or make any noises, we'll make sure to hit them with our monkey chains.
We have Mike and Justin.
They were also on the thing. Probably not going to talk only because we don't have it mic'd up.
Yeah.
But
well, I might hand out around the mic or something.
We feel like we're performing right now because they're in front of us or behind us. I'm driving, but they're in front of us, sitting on my lap.
They can really tell our performance by looking at our asses.
Looking at her? Well, yeah, I mean, many people look at my ass for my performance.
What?
Porn. Get it?
What is the entry-level position on porn? The fluffer?
That's what everyone was saying. I completely disagree.
So, like, the PA on set is the fluffer?
No. You gotta get, like, somebody hot for fluffing. Like, you gotta get the guy hard.
Maybe they just put a paper bag over your head with their favorite celebrity. And maybe they just have like a choice of different paper bags that they put on their fluffer's head. Like, I'm feeling Scarlett Johansson today.
I feel like I would want to make that a reality TV show. Like stars watch fluffers wear bags of pictures of their face, sucking off dudes on porn sets, and just see what their face cam, what their reaction would be to that. Because that's got to be disturbing, right? Somebody's wearing your face and sucking a dick. Like that's got to be a little emotionally scarring. I don't know. I would make that a reality show.
Oh my god.
The hardest question would be, do we blur out the dicks?
Oh my.
Because essentially we could also sell it as porn. See, 2 markets, 2 birds, 1 stone.
Oh, what have I done? Did you guys have any thoughts on this?
Yeah, you could call it, instead of like Flipper, the old show called Flipper, you call it Fluffer. And have the
Flipper
dolphin. Yeah, Flipper the Fluffer. Have him do the fluffing. He has a blowhole.
So it's a dude fluffing.
Does he do any tricks?
That's a whole nother thing.
Does he do any tricks, like flips or anything?
No, actually that wouldn't work.
Does he do any tricks? He does the hand job the Texan way. Upside down with the thumb.
Well, I was just thinking, if he's gonna be a dolphin, I want him to be like Shamu or something, and literally like, carry some people around, toss some balls.
Where the hell did this conversation go? We went from video games to fucking dressing up as a whale and sucking dicks. What the hell? What happened? This is a weird part. We entered the Twilight Zone.
Oh my god.
This is what, okay.
Oh my god. Now I wish that I set up the camera because we could have just got the creepiest, most ominous thing I've ever seen on a road at night, which is a cross that was very darkly lit by a blue light right off the side of a canyon.
Let's film another zombie short right now.
Past the guardrail. That's really.
Let's just get out of this car. We'll go and we'll film another short. Boom, done.
God.
Well,
you say this.
Let's see.
And then we're gonna get out there and you're all, I don't feel like filming anymore.
Okay, Nate, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop jumping fucking subjects because you went from video games to sucking dick to a crucifix.
Dude,
what the hell?
The crucifix was like right on the road. I just had to talk about it.
Okay, fair enough. So
I wish I took a picture of it.
So for all of you,
we have to go back.
Nope, it's not happening.
What? We've already gone.
We are in the middle of the mountains. We are not stopping. So I got let go of the handle, let go of the steering wheel. We're gonna die.
I do what I want.
Life's gonna end for us.
Not if you're immortal.
So I'm gonna take this back to video games real fast, because I at San Diego Comic-Con got to play a bunch of video games. A lot of fun.
Did you get to play Simulation Fluffer?
Yes, actually. It's a Kinect game, and it's just a lot of head movement. That's it.
I'm kind of upset that someone took my idea for a simulation game.
Well, you know, I mean, you got to get on that, man. You got to, like, the second you say it, you got to make it. And
Next
if you
one,
don't, you know, you're done.
Next one we need is Paint Drying Simulator.
But I got to play a couple games. I got to play Sunset Overdrive. I got to play Evolve. I got to play there's a new game called Lords of the Fallen. Really cool game. Sword Art Online. Okay. And there was one other one. I'm blanking on the name. Oh,
wait, Sword Art was there?
Yeah, so there's a Sword Art Online. It was a PS Vita game.
How did it come out?
Confusing.
Okay.
I didn't start the beta, or I didn't start the.
Wait, did you say PSP?
PS Vita, yeah.
Oh, I can already tell you what the issue is.
What? What's the
There's
issue?
no Nerf gear.
No Nerf gear? Well, yeah. I guess that's true.
You're not allowed to make a Sword Art game unless there's Nerf gear.
It was it's weirdly confusing because the demo starts you like at level 100, and I assume you would start at level 1 for a Sword Art game. So it's like I was able to do everything, but I was confused because I didn't know how to do anything. Wow, we just entered a bright tunnel. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Talking about me jumping subjects.
I'm like suddenly blinded by how overly lit this tunnel is.
You think the light is your ally?
But so that was interesting. Lords of the Fallen, very cool game, much like Dark Souls. So that one was really cool. What else?
Lords of the Fallen.
Yeah, it was.
Is it too much? I remember when it was being shown off, people were afraid that it was going to be Assassin's Creed clone.
So you knew about it?
Yes.
See, I didn't know about it. I like walked up to it and was like, oh, what's this? Free t-shirt if you make it through the dungeon? Let me try. Nope.
You didn't make it through the dungeon?
I did the second time I played.
Because you're not Batman.
No, because I cheated and ran straight past all the enemies.
Seriously?
Yep.
Pussy.
Yeah, so, but it is a very, very difficult game. So it definitely lives to its name. Sunset Overdrive is fun. The guy was like asking like, what do you guys think? Too many particles? Like not enough particles? And I kind of gave him one definition of whether or not I thought it was too many or not enough. I basically was firing into an explosion the whole time. So I don't know, and I came in second. So obviously I was hitting something. Don't know what I was hitting, but that's Sunset Overdrive in a nutshell. It's just firing into an explosion over and over and over again.
Perfect. I'm going to get it.
Yep. And Evolve, really fun. Lots of fun. I didn't get to play as the monster, unfortunately, but I did get to play. I was the medic.
Did you guys win?
Very team-based. Yes, we won. The funny thing with the
Who are you fighting against?
It's the monster.
The Kraken?
Yeah, it was the Kraken that was the
I still feel that the Kraken is so underpowered compared to the rest of the characters.
I don't know. The one thing about the game that's really interesting is the monster, before you get found, you gotta like there's other animals in the game, and you have to like eat them, and you level up. There's 3 stages of your monster.
Yeah.
So everyone kept on saying that all the monsters got to stage 3, but I don't really think any of the monsters got to stage 3 because the video that showed the monsters they actually morphed their body and their mesh morphed, but nobody seemed to do that. But everyone was like, yeah, they're getting to the 3rd stage, and I don't know. It was odd, so I really don't know, but very team based.
Yeah, very team based, which I like that.
Like my gun, I was the medic. My gun doesn't actually do damage to the monster. It's really interesting. It puts tracker points that make weak spots that do double damage to the monster for my other guys. Yeah. So it's really interesting. Like every single class has a different use.
I don't know. I saw a lot of gameplay demos of the Kraken and everything, and it just seemed like that thing got ripped apart as soon as any hunter found it.
There was a couple of monster wins in the bunch.
But unlike the Brute, where the Brute, like, as soon as it gets to 3, everyone runs away from it. As soon as the Kraken got to 3, it was like, it's down to half health now. Let's just finish this.
Well, yeah, I mean, I until the game comes out, I don't really know the real strengths and weaknesses of it.
I hope they just make it so it deals more damage, because that thing is...
It had a lot of pushback effects. It didn't really have many damage, heavy damage ones. It was much more like area effects that like pushed your guy away for it to run away, I guess, but not really many.
But that's the thing. It's like, I don't know if that monster
was meant to kill people, or was it just to run away? Because I don't think there's a timer.
Well, the one thing with the monster is it is better at longer range. Yeah. So pushback things do make sense. The only problem is I really don't know. I didn't get to play as the monster. Somebody else did, but it was cool game in and of itself, and it wasn't as dark as I thought it was going to be. So I was happy about that. I could actually see.
Needs to be darker. I demand a monster that comes out of the shadows with 7 katanas floating around it, and it cuts people up.
I guess. I'm sure there's much cooler information to talk about from Phoenix Comic Con, but I've avoided a lot of the lines and crowds and everything, so I didn't go into Hall H once. Assassin's Creed was there. Assassin's Creed Unity. They had a parkour course for anyone to go on. It's kind of cool.
Did you do the leap of faith?
There was a leap of faith. It was not very high.
I didn't even finish the question, and you just said no.
I didn't. Well, no, I didn't. I didn't get to do any of it. Unfortunately, instead, as the skinny white nerd I am, there's a parkour course right there next to me, and a TV with Assassin's Creed Unity, the demo. So I went to the demo.
How was the demo? Seeing that you refused to challenge yourself, how was the demo?
It was the thing is what it ended up being is you didn't get to play. You watched somebody play as they talked about it.
Is that a demo or is that a walkthrough?
Kind of. The problem is, since it's so open world, they have to make people who know the correct path, because if you get into an area where that specific build of the game isn't built, you'll break it.
Yeah.
So they have to have people play it. Met the really awesome girl. Her name's Pixel. Really cool name. But she explained everything. We kind of chatted for a bit. But
those digits?
Really cool. Really cool mechanics. No load times is what she was preaching. She was talking about how you can go in and out buildings, everything like that. No load times whatsoever. So I don't know how they're gonna do that, but
it's not finished yet.
It's definitely.
Hopefully, it's not delayed.
There's lots of promises.
Yeah.
Lots of promises.
Hopefully, it's not delayed to D-Res.
D-Res for no load times.
D-Res for no load times.
Or what if it's like YouTube, like when it's loading or buffering, it just becomes it goes from 1080 to 480, like standard definition.
Or what if there's ads?
Oh God. I don't know how that would help with load times, but
it's going to happen eventually.
That'd be great. Assassin's Creed set in the past with the French Revolution, but there's a giant billboard for Coke. Don't know how it got there.
Yeah.
Just kind of
Coca-Cola. Next to it is an ad for Playboy.
Well, I mean, that helps games. That just makes games better.
What? That's
not even an ad. I will pay for ads of Playboy to just pop up on my computer. That's okay.
I'm gonna call bullshit.
I'm gonna call bullshit. Yeah, they're called viruses.
Yeah.
They suck. Adware.
Adware everywhere.
Adware everywhere.
God.
What? What you got?
Nothing. I just didn't want you to talk anymore.
That's fine. I'm gonna talk some more.
God damn it.
So we just got off set. We'll harp on this for a little bit. We just got off set. Short little zombie film for Zombie Map, Rose's Zombie Map. We filmed with Rich. Already said this. Just saying again to pad out the time. What did you think? Go. Boom. What did you think of the film?
Too stressful. Someone else go.
Unedited. Justin, what was your position on it?
Key grip.
Key grip?
Yeah.
So everything got. What is a key grip? I guess should be the first thing.
We move everything around light.
Move everything around light.
Yeah.
So like a light, like a flip, or like the source. What do you mean?
Every piece of equipment that goes around a light. We're supposed to move that, although that's usually not the case.
Okay.
That wasn't the case on this one. But yeah, we move lights around.
We didn't really have many lights on this one. There was a lot of exterior practical lighting.
We had 3 lights.
We did have 3 lights. Mostly used them in the jail. Spoiler, yes. By the way, there is a jail in this film. I guess I don't know if that's a spoiler or not. But yeah, today was much tougher day for you specifically.
Yeah, it wasn't that tough.
yesterday we had the sun. We used the sun all day yesterday, and that worked out well.
Yep.
And since we're up in Globe, that worked out a lot better. It's a lot cooler.
Yes.
Well, 10 degrees cooler, but
much cooler.
So that was good.
So now what'd you do?
I was a zombie. I was a zombie, and it was my first zombie gig, and I've never been a zombie, and I had no idea I was going to be one. But Rich and Ruben, my other buddy, they called me up like 3 or 4 days ago. Actually, it was Saturday?
Something like that.
Yeah, Saturday, and they wanted me to know if I'd help out on a flick, and sure, I'll do whatever I can. They just want you to be a zombie. And I didn't see a script. I didn't know anything about it, but Rich is my buddy, and I'll do whatever he wants me to do. And so
definitely,
I tried to do the best zombie I could, but it was fun as hell, actually. Especially when we're out in the field, and the heroine, is that what she is, or the main chick? She's picking us zombies off because she's a ruthless bitch. But anyway, she doesn't like zombies, I guess.
I mean, when zombies are as cool a guy as you, I mean, why kill them, right?
Yeah, I don't know what zombies are supposed to do, but all I know is she's taking headshots at us. So my job, well, I did a whole bunch of different zombies. I played like four different zombies.
Yeah.
Like zombies, faraway zombies. So it was a different character, and that was yesterday. Was the outdoor shots with different types of zombies.
Yep.
And we had different outfits on, so we had to play like at least 15 different zombies with changes of clothes, and we're out in the desert, and there's like 4 or 5, like six guys, 7 guys, and we're all changing clothes because you need a different zombie, so it looks like there's more of them. But the most fun part was when she's shooting you in the head, and you have to try to drop, like a real headshot.
Yeah.
So I just thought about the Vietnam thing when the guy shot the prisoner in the head, and so I just.
Ooh, dark.
Yeah, I dropped like a real headshot, and which was good for the production value, but there's thorns and rocks and sticks, and I'm all cut.
Yeah, it was a little dangerous in that quarry we were in.
Yeah.
Kind of pointy.
Yeah. And the director wants me to do a zombie thing, like, okay, your legs don't work, so drag your legs through the cactus and the.
So let me set this up. So we're in a quarry, right? The camera's up on top of this hill. It's like a 20 foot drop, I think, to where
bridge.
We were. And the director's shouting from the top of this hill, "All right, fall!" It's like, doesn't matter where you are. You could be right in front of a cactus. It's like, fall now!
That's oh God.
Just
go ahead.
To drop.
But it's like, there's a fucking cactus underneath me, but a zombie does what a zombie needs to do, and I'm dropping in the cactus, but he's not like, you're looking for like a clearing where hopefully you'll call your name and Mike, drop. Yep. So you're kind of like doing the zombie thing towards the clearing, but now he's calling the other name, and oh shoot, I'm all out of clearing. Here comes the stickers, Mike, drop.
Yeah, it's my turn. We make fun, but the director did actually come down for a shot or two as well. He got all zombied up, and I don't exactly know if he fell or not. He might have like sissy falled it. I don't know. Rich, if you're listening, sissy fall. we face planted that shit.
I just want to say that one of us was about to fall up this great hill that the other decided that, hey, just looked at the hill. First, okay, let me just say, first off, Sage, what the hell? We were up at the top of the hill, and I was all, this is way too steep to go down. So when we're at the bottom, after we get outdoor tone, as you want to point out every time,
you keep
and you're all, we have to go
outside. What?
Shut up. I'm all right, let's go back. So I just start walking towards a clearing to actually go up a less steep way. He's all, no, this way's faster. Points up this ridiculously steep hill,
Listen.
which one of the G&E people was standing at the top of it. He's all, "You don't want to go this way.
No.
It's really muddy and unstable."
That is not true. That is not true. It was the first AD.
And he's all, no, we're just going to go this way. We saw other people do it.
The fastest way to get...
Oh, my God.
The fastest way to get to where you need to go is a straight line.
Oh.
So we ended up going up... It was like a 90 degree?
God. It was like an 85.
Yeah.
If it was 90, you can't climb that.
That's technically climbing.
You need to learn that you're...
No, you can
I'm pretty sure it wasn't 85.
You can technically
like
climb.
76.
You can technically climb a 90 degree. You just need equipment.
I'm not a rock climber.
What's even funnier is we did that extend. I had a boom pole in one hand and all my cables in the other hand, and you had a Zoom recorder. So we're like not even able to use our. I guess you did use your hands.
I had the cables.
I got a bunch of fucking.
I had the
cords in my
cables.
leg. Bullshit.
I had the cables.
No. I am the stronger one in this.
I had the cables.
Give me something.
I will give you the fact that you decided it was a great idea to go up that way. And then even after we finished and we got to the top and I was all, "I told you this was a bad idea." He's all, "No, it was way faster."
And it was.
And then after, when he had to go back down there to be a zombie and came back up, he went the way that I told him we should have went.
Listen, I got a bunch of fucking thorns in my leg going the other way, so I'm not doing that again. But it was faster.
It was not faster.
It was faster.
I swear it was like the same amount of time because we had to go super slow because we didn't want to fall back down and smash into this rusty pole that was at the bottom.
I will say I'm not exactly the best to be on set because I really wanted to get like a plank of wood and like surf that slope down. I just didn't know if it was smooth enough. So I ended up not, unfortunately. I'm still alive, which is boring.
Yeah.
But that was our first day.
Yeah, but I will say for the first set I was on with Rich directing, very awesome.
Yeah, really good.
I actually liked how he was directing. He gave time to the actors and talked them through it.
He comes from an acting background.
Yeah, from his acting background, it came out pretty well from what I saw on DIT. But
definitely check out Zombie Map.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on Kickstarter, I think, very soon.
Yeah.
I think there's a Facebook.
It's on now.
Is it on Kickstarter now?
Yeah.
I thought it was only Facebook. So
It's on Kickstarter
boom,
now.
there you go. Check out the Kickstarter right now at this very moment. Click
Kickstarter
whatever
Zombie
link.
Map.
Click whatever link we're gonna put in the description because.
You mean I'm gonna put it in the description because you again refuse to do any of the annotations? I'm sorry, guys.
Listen.
All those ones that come out where there's no annotations.
I'm a lover.
Just know that it's my terrible partner.
I'm a lover, not an annotator. Okay.
Or a scheduler.
Listen. You got a lot of shit to talk about.
Your organization sucks ass.
You got a lot of shit to talk on this podcast, but who's the one that set up all this mic equipment?
I did.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
You were walking around talking to everyone on set, and you're all, I got you this gaff tape.
I got you the gaff tape.
After I asked you to go get it.
What did I do? I got you the gaff tape. So obviously you couldn't have done it without me. There would have been no gaff tape. So I did the best.
Why are we friends?
You're welcome, audience. You're welcome.
I need a replacement.
I'm gonna change this channel's name from the Lazy Revolver to the Sage Greenwald podcast.
You know what? This can't even be the Lazy Monday podcast anymore because we had to reschedule that again.
Well, that's not my fault.
I'm just gonna call this one the Dark Road Podcast.
The Thank God We Didn't Crash podcast. That's what it'll be called if it actually comes out. If it doesn't come out, then we at least have documentation about how it was my fault, of course, that we crashed the car, even though
you are the driver.
Nate is a douchebag.
You are behind the wheel.
Listen, it's called the chain of causality, and you.
I'm pretty sure no such thing exists.
You are the cause of my frustration.
I do not.
Okay, simulation here.
Okay.
What if?
What?
You annoy the shit out of me so much, I have an aneurysm. Then technically it's your fault.
How would I know that it's my fault?
I love you, Mom.
Could you? It'd be funny if like I have an aneurysm and I die, but the car just rolls to a stop and you guys are perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Just dump my body. It's fine. Don't worry.
Yep. Well, he's not gonna help us now.
Look, now we have a final will.
Look, just now we have more room in this car.
Just dump my body where you find it, or where I die.
Dump the body where I find it.
Put a blue cross. Put a cross on the side of the road and light it with a blue light.
It was ghoul lit, okay? It was so.
We got a red light.
Look, there's another thing that's ghoul lit. This road is just foreboding.
What's the best thing for an all-audio podcast? Pointing out things the audience can't see.
Hey, I'm the one who
Hey, look at how beautiful the stars are tonight.
Well, they are pretty beautiful.
Shut the fuck up! God damn it.
Well, we could do a video podcast.
Oh yeah, just shove a camera in my face while I'm driving too. That sounds great.
Hey, don't look at the camera. Stop spiking the camera.
No, it's like literally put the camera straight in my face and I just stare into the camera. Like I'm piercing through the audience's soul.
How are you going to see the road?
Through the camera. That's what they say. Like to intimidate people, like see through them. So, I'll try that.
How are you going to see through?
Shut up. You know what? Do you want a video podcast? Or do you want to crash and die? Or both? We can do both. Let's do both.
You can put a GoPro on the steering wheel.
Well, we could have put a GoPro on the steering wheel.
I would love that. I would love that podcast because randomly it would just be on my chest and then like back to my face, and then I do another turn and it's just.
Oh my god! Don't worry, guys. I swear, next time we go to Texas or something, I will put GoPros all over this vehicle, and we will get some amazing coverage of Sage's nose.
He's gonna be looking up into my
and
nose.
His sunburnt chest. That's peeling.
I'm gonna make sure the first video podcast we do, I'm just gonna be shirtless. Like I'm just gonna be like.
No, you're not.
So this is how we actually record the podcast. Is I'm usually naked. I at least put pants on for you guys. Thank you. I mean, you're welcome. Fuck.
God damn it. So overall experience with Comic-Con.
A lot of fun. San Diego is it's just a little bit more busy than I would like it to be. Like I'm so used to Phoenix Comic Con, which is really nice because the quality of panels at Phoenix Comic Con is kind of lacking, but the audience at Phoenix Comic Con is awesome because everybody's kind of there to meet each other, kind of to hang out and just geek out over the same stuff. Where San Diego Comic Con is a little different. You have people that just like want to see the celebrities, like just to touch them. One thing me and my little brother Zane, he's on the podcast, so you guys know who he is.
Unfortunately, he wasn't with us during this trip.
He was on.
Sage decided to.
He was on a trip for San Diego, and so we're walking into the Hilton Hotel, and which is a drop-off zone for all the stars, and there's just people standing on the sidewalk. Me and my brother don't know what's going on, so we walk up and we ask them what's happening, and everybody else was like, I don't know. Other people were standing here, so we wait for a couple seconds, and a limo pulls up. And a bunch of guards get around the entrance of the limo. The guards walk towards a golf cart. The stars then get on a golf cart, which it was some people from that History Channel show Vikings, and they basically zoom past us on a golf cart waving. And I'm like, that's what people are waiting around for? Lol. Just for the stars to like zoom past you on a golf cart? So
I got to see them. I saw them.
That's like the level.
He briefly looked at me.
That's what people do at San Diego Comic Con, and I'm not really a big. I geek out over stars. I will admit that it happens. But the thing is I'm not going to stand around for 4 or 5 hours hoping that, the star that I want to see, I'll see, and he waves at me like he would. The biggest problem with San Diego Comic Con is when a star ever makes an appearance, whether it's on stage with guards or anything like that. I feel like it's. From their perspective, it's like a zombie horde coming straight at them, but instead of like brains, like it's cameras. Just everybody shoving cameras in their face. Like, it's a different mentality and not really my thing. I kind of try to avoid that. It's great though because it's got all the big stuff. So I will say it's good for that. It's got all the new things. It's a big media event, but it's also a much bigger fan event.
Yeah.
So
well,
it's good. Not worth the price. It's $200 for a professional pass, which is what I paid for.
I keep hearing things about the customer service being lacking.
Oh, I got a great story for that. It was my father. He was the one that got us the professional passes. He loses his because the little keys on the thing are shit. And the price for reprinting your pass if you lose it, basically the same price for buying the pass in the first place. They refused to reprint his pass even though he had documentation that he's bought it. He had an ID saying who he was and everything like that. They're like, yeah, but it's another $200. So luckily he got some upper management to bypass that, but they were stonewalling him for at least for a day, saying no, you need to pay another $200 for us to reprint your pass.
Oh.
So ridiculous.
Sage, the thing your father didn't tell you is the conversation you had on the phone with him that night. It was much like Taken.
I will find you, and I will kill you with comics.
Oh,
yeah, my father finding somebody and hunting them down. That would be a sight to see. I would pay money for that. Just to see not even kill somebody, like just to see my father get a boxing ring would be fucking hilarious.
Would you wait around 5 hours?
For my father to get in a boxing ring? Hell yeah. Now for him to get in a boxing ring and wave, no, I'm good. I'm out.
Yeah.
So there's a difference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but really cool, a lot of fun. Got to see some old friends. I went 2 years ago to San Diego Comic-Con. I skipped last year, so it was cool to see all of them again. Met some new people. Met Pixel. Pixel's awesome. Yeah, I mean it's just a great event. I was hoping to get a little bit of video coverage, but unfortunately, just due to the amount of lines there, lines are also awful for San Diego. There was a line for the crosswalk. It was ridiculous. No, I'm not even kidding about that. Like, there are people lined up down the street because the crosswalk can't take everybody across before it changes. And one last thing.
Ridiculous.
One last story from San Diego Comic-Con. This is kind of a downer. I'm ending it on a downer. So I don't know if anyone else has reported this, seen it, whatever. So you get a couple loonies every once in a while, right? I mean, Comic-Con kind of is like that. You got fans, and then you got crazies that are parading as fans, and they do this thing called the zombie walk. Funny, we just got off a zombie film, but they do this thing called a zombie walk. They get all dressed up, like people get all dressed up in zombie attire, and they do a march down, down through the city, kind of thing. Not like running, not scary, nothing like that. Just everybody walks, kind of showing off their costume. Well, obviously, San Diego Comic-Con, 10,000 people, lots of zombies. So they take a long time to cross the street. In fact, they're still crossing the street even when the lights changed, everything like that. Well, a guy, and this is the sad part. A guy, also a Comic-Con attendee, decided he didn't really want to wait for everybody to cross the street. So he honked 3 times. This is the video. I watched somebody's recording of it because they had showed me. I was at the event. They had showed me the recording on their laptop. Honked 3 times and then just gassed it straight through him. So took out 3 people and then kept on going. Luckily, he was caught and there was no deaths. It was 1 broken arm and a couple of minor injuries. But yeah, just a guy just decided, I'm not gonna wait. I'm just gonna barrel through this line of people. So kind of a downer that happened. You got some crazy people when you have 10,000 of them, and he was one of them. So that is my last Comic-Con San Diego story. Other than I'm trying to think of something fun to say. I don't want to end it on that. Lots of boobs. There. That's my end story. Lots of cosplay boobs.
So, to sum it all up, pretty much, loony people, sadness,
games,
boobs.
crazy boobs. That's the short version of San Diego Comic-Con. Short, or long lines, crazy people, and lots of boobs.
You are the worst person ever.
Well, it's true. I mean, it's boobs.
Oh, these people got hurt. Oh, so there's a pair of boobs. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. See, the funny thing is or not the funny thing, but the true thing is nobody died. So I find it okay to kind of joke about it.
So what you're saying is that there should have been someone in a van to just push one of the booth girls out to distract you guys.
Maybe. Why is she dressed in zombie?
Oh my god, I can't deal with this anymore.
Yeah.
So I've been at home learning Blender.
Fascinating. I'm so excited for this
For all the nerds there, I made an RPG.
Tell me more about how you sit at your computer alone.
Hey, all the cool animation stuff that's coming up.
Fantastic. Yeah, there is some cool
I'm gonna
animation stuff
go
coming
back
up.
to this
I'm excited.
when you're bitching about me talking about it.
Check
out Blender, it's pretty cool.
I'll always
Free
bitch when you talk.
3D animation program, and Sage is going to get a fist to the face.
Blender is fantastic, though. I mean, a little bit of why it's fantastic is because we can't afford any, professional 3D software, but for everything Blender can do for free, fantastic program. I definitely recommend for anyone going into 3D animation. Or game design. It actually has its own game engine in it. Just get into the technology part of the podcast.
All right, we'll get back to the stuff that you guys love.
Boobs. So there were some boobs at Comic-Con specifically. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. I could.
I have a vision.
Technically, if I described every slutty no offense to cosplayers, every slutty cosplay at San Diego Comic-Con, I probably could fill this podcast.
Oh my god.
There is a lot.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oddly, really weird generation we're living in now, where there's hot girls going to comic conventions. Really weird. I am very happy to be living in the generation I'm living in. By the way, cheers to Savannah, who's probably listening to this and who's going to kick my ass when I get home.
What is with you and always just incriminating yourself on the podcast? Either that or it's during a lazy play where you decided to buy some weird erotica novel,
which is yet to
graphic
come out.
novel.
Yet to come out, so spoiler. It is very anime booby.
It is not a game, and you bought it thinking that it was a dating simulator.
I did not read the game facts.
You can just stop at I did not read.
We played for 2 hours and then found out that it wasn't a game. So, yet to come out. It won't be 2 hours, though, I promise.
I would say that we read for 2 hours.
It had a quick save function. It was a book with a quick save function.
What you quick saved on was as soon as you saw cleavage.
And that's a good place to save. That's a fantastic place to save. I will back that up.
Oh.
It's funny. My friend Stephen Cordova, he listens to this podcast every once in a while. And Stephen, you were the first AD on this zombie set. Just wanted to let you know, worst job you've ever done ever. We love you, but just quit your job. Secondly,
I think you did perfectly well.
Secondly, he did do perfectly well.
Yeah, unfortunately, it wasn't able to stop you from climbing up that hill.
He gave me this critique about the podcast, saying we sometimes run out of things to talk about, and there's weird silences. So, for you, Steven. We have 19 more miles.
You're such a dick. I actually agreed with him.
Well, I guess we're doing this podcast on the drive home.
Oh god.
We've been working 12 hours, over 12 hours, and then we have a 2-hour drive back home.
Which I'm going to take a long hot shower.
Oh god, don't even start. Don't even start. But please tell me more about you being naked in the shower. We know we go from boobs to your nudity, so let's do this.
God. I'm not going to describe myself.
Go into
I am not getting paid
detail.
enough. I'm not getting paid enough for this.
Paid? You're getting paid?
Yeah, I'm getting like $10 a podcast.
Ah, damn it.
Aren't you getting paid?
Yeah, totally. So if you want to send us any donations or money, send it to 555 East Go Fuck Yourself Street. No, seriously, send us money though.
That is not your address.
I know. I'm not going to say my address over the podcast. Savannah. I don't know why I said Savannah's name. I was just going to say somebody is going to come and stab me.
Savannah.
But Savannah, that would be her character.
Hopefully Savannah won't stab you after this. I mean,
maybe she will. I mean, you never know. People go crazy.
Was she that upset after we finished playing that game?
What game?
Your
Soccer Spirit?
Yeah, your porn novel?
No. I mean, I still have a couple dents in my head, but no.
Yeah, well, you should have hit that golf club better.
I don't know what you mean by that. I'm confused.
Upgrade your shit. Oh my god. Well, guys.
Is that the end?
I'm pretty sure we should end it here.
That means we're close to home.
Yeah, we are pretty close to home.
I'm so excited. All right, everybody. I love you. Justin, you guys, say goodbye.
Bye, Internet.
Wait, did you want to do final words?
Any final words? Thoughts on life?
No. I have nothing. I'm a zombie. I have no brains.
Okay.
It's all bullshit.
All right. You heard it here first. Lazy Monday, I guess, technically podcast. We should just call it that, the Lazy Technically Monday podcast.
But it's not technically Monday. It's completely the next day.
Lazy Technically Monday podcast. Life is bullshit.
And I will point out that the last time we were about to release this Lazy Monday podcast, I said we weren't going to be able to release it on Monday. And you refused to accept that. And literally...
I got it out on Monday at 11 p.m. 11:59 specifically.
Oh, congrats.
So I got it out on Monday. Shut up!
During an hour where everyone is pretty much asleep.
So are we trying to wrap this podcast up, or are you gonna bitch for another hour? Bye.
You know what? And another thing.
God damn.